Hi guys, Alistair Taylor here, and today we're going to look at whether you should be putting a fairway wood or a hybrid in the bag. So probably this is going to be aimed more at these guys that struggle with your longer irons, but there's a lot made about we should definitely put hybrid in there, possibly a more lofted fairway wood as well. So I've got a 5 wood set at 19 degrees, and I've got a 3 hybrid set at 19 degrees. Both stiff shaft. We're going to hit 5 real balls with each on flight scope, have a look at some results, and then maybe give you guys a bit of guidance as to what you might be looking at. So we're going to start off with the hybrid, because for me that's the one that everybody always presumes will be the long iron replacement. So obviously feels much more like an iron with the length of shaft. And there's no doubt in that hybrids are a lot easier to hit than this one, for example, than a 3-iron. So it's good flight, certainly higher than I would hit 3-iron normally. And I know from my own testing that certainly I hit hybrid generally further and higher than I hit a long iron. So for me, potentially a hybrid can fit in the bag. I mean, very easy to hit. My only little concern I personally have with hybrids sometimes is it does get up in the air, but if I was trying to hit a really long shot into a par 3, I'm still not sure that I always hit it high enough that it could land on the green and stop. Again, very easy. I mean, they're all pretty much in the same place. So one final one. A little bit out of the heel. Again, still good shot, a little bit to the left. But looks-wise, they all perform very much like I would expect a 3 hybrid to perform. So, I've had a few guys in lately for coaching sessions that have struggled with long irons and have been looking to try hybrids, and they've actually ended up going into 5 woods or 7 woods. So it'll be interesting when I hit 5 wood to see what the difference in performance is. Now, obviously a lot longer shaft, so in theory should get a bit more club head speed. And because the head's a lot deeper, the centre of gravity is further back. Therefore, this should launch the ball higher, potentially hit the ball a little bit higher. Theory's great. Let's see if that actually happens. I mean, certainly first one there looked a lot higher. But we're going to get an average, so let's hit the 5. A little bit out of the heel like the last one with the hybrid, but still pretty good. Didn't look massively different distance to the hybrid. Definitely looks a little bit higher. I mean, which is easier to hit? Some people would say possibly the bigger head with the fairway wood would make it easier to hit. I could argue that the shorter shaft in the hybrid should make it easier to find the middle of the club face. And good. So one final one. Try and hit another normal swing. A little bit towards the toe, just turning over a touch. But generally speaking, kind of 3 really good ones and a couple of solid ones with the fairway wood, 4 really good ones with the hybrid and 1 solid one. Let's look at some numbers and see whether fairway wood or hybrid should be going in your bag. Okay guys, so we can look at the numbers there and we can see, I mean, carry distance is almost identical. And for me, the key is the carry distance because I'm looking to probably hit this into greens. Club head speed is about the same, so maybe expected a little bit more out of fairway wood. Spun the fairway wood a little bit more, launched it a little bit higher, and hit it quite a lot higher so it stayed in the air longer. So certainly for me, if you're looking for a club to hit into those long par 3s or land on the green, in this little test, fairway wood would definitely have done the job. Okay guys, so after we've looked at those numbers, like I said when we were reviewing the figures there, if you're looking for a club, just with my test there, with these two clubs, if you're looking for a club to pitch it on the green and stop it, for me the 5 would perform better than the 3 hybrid. If you're possibly looking for a shot, maybe just to keep the ball flight down a little bit, but certainly be higher than a long iron, the hybrid would certainly be a good option. Very tough to tell though. I mean, ultimately you guys would need to try it yourself. For me, the winner today on this one, just on performance, would probably have been the 5 wood, which is strange because I have had a 5 wood in the bag last year, but I've kind of gone back to something more like this for this year. Certainly where I play it, very, very windy and not too many shots for me where I've got kind of 220 into the green. So thank you for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave any comments below, like it and share it. Subscribe to my channel. Hopefully see some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.